Stop for a moment and think about this. What if I told you that the internet you use every day is only a tiny fraction of what actually exists? Everything you search on Google, every website you visit, social media, YouTube news, all of that is just the surface. Beneath it there is a much larger hidden world. A world that you cannot access with a normal browser. A world where identities are hidden and rules are very different. This is known as the dark web. Let us start from the basics. The internet is generally divided into 3 layers. The first layer is the surface web. This is the part you and I use every day. Websites that are indexed by search engines like Google. Social media platforms, blogs, shopping sites, everything you can easily access. But surprisingly, this is only a very small portion of the entire internet. The second layer is the deep web. Now this is not illegal. In fact, you use it all the time without realizing it. Your email inbox, your bank account, private databases, medical records, anything that requires a login is part of the deep web. Search engines cannot access this information because it is protected. And then comes the third layer, the dark web. The dark web is a hidden part of the internet that cannot be accessed through regular browsers like Chrome or Safari. To enter the dark web, people use special software like Tor. Tor stands for the onion router. Now why is it called that? Because it uses something called onion routing. Just like an onion has multiple layers, your internet traffic is passed through multiple layers of encryption. This makes it extremely difficult to track your identity or location. In simple words, when you use Tor, your online activity becomes anonymous. But why was this even created? The dark web was not originally built for illegal activities. It was actually developed to protect privacy. In countries where freedom of speech is restricted, journalists and activists use tools like Tor to communicate safely without being tracked. Whistleblowers also use it to share sensitive information without revealing their identity. So yes, there are legitimate uses of the dark web. However, this is where things take a darker turn. Because of the anonymity it provides, the dark web has also become a hub for illegal activities. There are marketplaces where people buy and sell things that are completely banned in the normal world. Illegal substances, stolen data, fake identities, and much more. There are forums where cybercriminals exchange information. There are scams where people trick others into sending money and disappear without a trace. Since identities are hidden, tracking criminals becomes extremely difficult. One of the most dangerous aspects of the dark web is scams. You might find something being sold at a very low price. It may look tempting, but once you send the money, there is a high chance you will never receive anything in return. And the worst part, there is no customer support, no complaint system, no protection. You are completely on your own. Another serious risk is malware. Clicking on the wrong link can infect your device with harmful software. This could lead to your personal data being stolen, your files being locked, or even your entire system being controlled by someone else. Many users underestimate this risk and end up facing serious consequences. There is also a psychological side to this. Some parts of the dark web contain extremely disturbing content. Content that can deeply affect your mental health. Even accidentally coming across such material can leave a lasting impact. This is something most people do not talk about, but it is very real. So should you explore the dark web? Technically, accessing it is not illegal in many countries. But that does not mean it is safe. Without proper knowledge, tools, and precautions, it can be very risky. For an average user, there is really no benefit that outweighs the risks. Here is the truth. The idea of the dark web often sounds exciting and mysterious. But in reality, it is not something meant for casual exploration. It is not a place where you go to discover secrets. It is a place where one wrong step can cause serious problems. Instead of chasing curiosity, it is better to focus on using the internet in a safe and productive way. There are countless opportunities online to learn, grow, and even earn money without putting yourself at risk. So the next time you hear about the dark web, remember this. Yes, it has some useful purposes. But for most people it is unnecessary and dangerous. And sometimes the best decision is to simply stay away. That is it for this video. If you found this informative, make sure to subscribe for more content like this. Stay safe and use the internet wisely. If you like my video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.